Ghana, and more especially music in Ghana, it is Charles Nyama Mensah Shatta Wale. He is. He is a born leader. Leadership is his birthright, and he does it effortlessly. Sometimes he doesn't even know he's leading. His ways, his antics, all his activities will come up and he will end up leading. Now, what am I talking about? I want to talk about something I just discovered. And once again, thanks to Shatta Wale himself for making me discover this. Until this evening, at the time of doing this recording, I had not seen it. I had not heard anybody talking about it. In fact, I never knew something like that was even happening until he called my attention to it. Now, what am I talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, join me on this journey as I tell you more about why I think Shatta Wale is a thought leader, like someone whose ways always creating avenues, creating paths, opening doors. Always it is happening like that. I'll tell you why. This is what is happening on Apple Music. As a matter of fact, when he said it, I was not sure exactly what he was talking about. As a matter of fact, I play more on Spotify than Apple Music. Yeah, I have playgrounds on Spotify than Apple Music. So when he said that, so it meant that I had to now go find time, spend time to see how things are being done there. Now, I was not sure what he was talking to. I asked what exactly is happening. He said, oh, I should check and get some more information because Apple Music, aka iTunes, they have introduced what they call the African Dance Hall as a category of songs on their streaming app. When it says, hey, really? African Dance Hall, as part of their categories on their streaming app, this is news. I've not seen it before. I've not heard it anywhere. In fact, the people that are my music executives that I even go to them for information, none of them has told me yet. So what is it that is happening? I decided to go in there, check what is happening, get some people that I trust that, oh, when I'm doing some of this research, I also get other brains from them. I call them and shout outs to Flex KJMN, one of them, Flex KJMN. I called Flex KJMN and said, boss say some African dance hall category be under Spotify, under Apple Music or iTunes. What is there? And we all started the search. Initially, our search proved futile because maybe where we were looking at, that was not where the thing was. Until later, after further search here and there, then we realized that, oh, indeed, when you go to the genres, the genre category, Apple Music has introduced what they call African Dance Hall. This is something that has not been there. Obviously, you find, let me tell you some of the things you are likely to find when you get into that platform. I'm coming on. Okay. So you're likely to find Afrobeat, Afropop, dance, hip-hop, rap, modern dancehall, R&B, soul, reggae worldwide. Oftentimes, these are the things you find. Reggae, worldwide, R&B, soul, hip-hop, dance, Afrobeat, Afropop. These are most of the things that you find until this particular one was introduced to me by Shatta Wale. That's the African Dancehall. So, when finally we found the category, we decided to go in there to check. Oh, okay. So then this is what Shatta Wale is talking about. When did it come? Not too much information about when it came. Maybe we need to still dig deeper. Of course, we are in information world, so anything you are looking for, you'll find it. We need to dig deeper and you'll find it. That one I'm sure. But what is there? Once again, we activated it. And when we activated it, to our amazement, to our surprise, almost, in fact, the highlights of songs there, they were mostly songs from Shatta Wale. His singles, his albums, his EPs, and the many projects that he's done in the past. In the past, many of them were not even categorized under that category. Many of them were not even under that category. But this time on, after the introduction of the African dancehall, then we realized that most of his songs are now compiled in that category. Then my shouting, wow, 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 like an ambulance started. Hey, what is happening? Now, these are my shocking points. In Africa, there is only one person who claims African dancehall. There is only one person who says, I am doing African dancehall. There is only one person, when on any platform you search African dancehall, there is only one person whose name will come up, and that name is Shatta Wale. Nigeria, that is very loud in Africa when it comes to music. I don't know who is there claiming to be doing African dancehall. In fact, the one person who was doing dancehall with Shatta Wale, Burna Boy then, today, I'm not sure he'd want to listen to or hear anything dancehall. He will tell you he's doing Afrobeats. Maybe when you go to countries like Kenya, when you go to the east, those places, Zimbabwe and all those places, when you go to those places, maybe some of those people will be doing dancehall. You might have some other two people doing dancehall here, dancehall there. Yes, maybe some South Africa. You can get some people doing dancehall here, dancehall there. But even with them, how loud or how wide are they projecting the fact that they are doing African dancehall? There is only one person who is credited for this. So then, it got me thinking. Apple Music's introduction of, or iTunes introduction of the African dancehall category, was it inspired by Ghana's Shatta Wale? Because even like I'm saying, when you go there, most of his songs are highlighted more. Was it inspired by Ghana's Shatta Wale? Because now, in fact, the world boss, Vybz Kartel, has even endorsed him, the African dancehall king. And therefore, I wonder who else will be doing anything closer to what he's doing in the name of African dancehall. And again, why are his works, why are his EPs, his album, his singles, why are they so much there? But when you go there and you start searching, more of Shatta Wale, Shatta Wale, Shatta Wale. Sometimes some of his old songs that were not categorized under that category, for whoever did that job, whichever machine did that compilation, they have been able to select right. Remember the Mali album? In fact, that was his last dancehall 100% album that he released. Go and check on Apple Music or iTunes. At the moment, it is under the African dancehall category or genre. And to me, it's something that we need to applaud him for. Because I know, now that such a genre has been introduced, those who are doing dancehall in Africa, now they can comfortably put their songs there. Now those who are doing dancehall in the African way, they can comfortably put their songs there. Whether it is Afro dance or whatever, this one is an African dancehall. You can comfortably put it there because the dancehall king, I am sure, has inspired some people. Thanks to Vybz Kartel, who wouldn't stop mentioning Shatta Wale's name. Everywhere, Shatta Wale, Shatta Wale, Shatta Wale, Shatta. Now, I'm sure African dancehall has now become something meaningful to the managers of the app. Therefore, they've given it a slot. When it comes to how to label songs, the genres on these streaming apps or streaming platforms, the genre plays a critical role. In fact, the genre will even help your song, whether it will get some charts, whether the song will be able to top some chart or not. Sometimes where you place it counts. So you go to Afrobeat, you may struggle hard to get to the top of the chart because there are so many Afrobeat songs there. So there are some people who run through world music And the world music, because sometimes they are able to penetrate easily, they go through world music and they run to the top. There are some places that you can go, you struggle. But now, those in Africa, comfortably doing dancehall music, they can now hit their chest and say, oh, when I do my song and I'm going to upload it on iTunes, Apple Music, I don't have to struggle to see, hey, this song cry, where should I put it? Should I take it to Afrobeat? Should I take it to world music? Or where? Now, they have a place, African dancehall. And like I'm saying, Shatta Wale deserves commendation. Well, we don't know what this means to him and iTunes or Apple Music. But once again, in everything, talk. In everything, search. In everything, ask. And you are sure going to be given the right answers you are looking for. And in the coming days, that's what we're going to do. Very soon, Shatta Wale will be releasing his new album. And I want everybody to pay attention to that. Thank God now we have a category that replaces the album. Thank God now we have a category that replacing the album. Thank God now we know where we are taking it straight to. You guys are not ready for it. Wait for it. When it drops, I'll inform you. Wait for it. When it drops, I'll let you know. Wait for it. When it drops, you'll be told. Yes. So some 2 days ago, he shared this on his Facebook timeline. Let me share it with you, then we can run away from here. He wrote, I'm done with who is what and who is next. I'm done with who is what and who is next. I'm done with they say we say. I'm done with who is and who was that. I'm done with who did and who didn't. No more chasing shadows or playing mind games. I'm stepping out the frame. No longer bound by names. I'm carving my own path. Leaving doubt behind. No time for judgment. My truth is what I find. I rise above the noise, letting my light be known, trusting in my journey, in the strength I have grown. From now on, every step's mine to direct. I'm done with the past. My future I perfect. Each moment is my canvas. Every breath a new start. I'm writing my own story straight from the heart. No more living in the echoes of who was before. I'm living for today, ready to soar. Hashtag God is here. And it came with a photo. The African King album by Shatta Wale coming soon. So once again, if you have not heard, if you have not seen, get it from Samiflex TV. That very soon, Shatta Wale will be releasing the African King album. And when you come to Apple Music or iTunes, you listen to it under the genre of African dancehall. This one too I've told you. Don't forget. Tell others. And let's say congratulations to one of our own, Shatta Wale. We are proud of you. Shatta Wale, we are so happy that you decided to choose this career for Ghanaian musicians. And like I said in my intro, you are a born leader. You might not even know what you are doing, but you are leading in your activities. This is one example. The African dancehall category on Apple Music or iTunes, inspired by your works. More grease to your elbows. More strength, more knowledge, more hit songs, more exposure to the world so that other people. Now I'm sure Chameleon. Who are the dancehall boys crying in Ghana? Okay, Episode, Stone Boy, including the new boys, Jupiter. Oh, just name them. Before this, all of them now, they can have a space to share some of their works. Yes, that's what it means. Gucci Wale, one of my boys. Yeah. And some young boys, Konzi Music. All these people. I'm just relating myself to Ghana. The rest, almost on Baba. The Gbening Bens and the Gbening Bones. And they will all be placed under the general African dancehall. Congratulations to Shatta Wale once again. And congratulations to you for being a Shatta movement fan. pushing his work, supporting his works, and letting him get the influence that he has. We will be following for some more.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my share, so wanna subscribe him. If you na click bell no do, na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person about share. If you na drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I yebo more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform me do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share. No brother, and I was still who edumede di Wale Music TV. Video be able post and what had they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting there, blend be good news. Blend never share, never subscribe. No brother, and I was still who edumede di the more platform me do. Video be able post and what had they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say won't the day Shatta Wale fan quoting there, blend be good news ba Shatta Wale. Ne bomb than share. No brother, and I was star. Who edumede di Wale Music TV. Thank you.